Ever wish you could see a work by Picasso up close and personal? Well, you're in luck, and the best part is you don't even have to drive very far to get there. Fox 29 News' Heather Auger is live in the Fox studio with more. Heather?
That's right, we've all been there. The Imperial Calcasieu Museum is a staple in this town. In fact, it's a 50-year-old staple. And to celebrate that, they're bringing in some of the best. Take a look.
They're your everyday boxes, but they contain something out of this world, or country at least. Precious works of art by Miro, Matisse, and yes, Picasso. Three legendary artists whose work helped pave the path to a new style of art. To kick off the celebration of 50 years in Lake Charles, the Imperial Calcasieu Museum is playing host to the Modernist Masters exhibit on loan from the New Orleans Museum of Art. Fox 29 was invited to view these rare pieces being unloaded by the museum staff, who are so honored to have an exhibit of this nature.
For me, it's wonderful. Of course, I wouldn't be in this if I didn't adore the arts and think they're so very important to a community, to education, but especially to see the works of Matisse, who is one of my very favorites, and Picasso and Miro. I've visited Spain, so it's great to see things that you have seen in major museums elsewhere right here hanging on our walls. It's pretty magnificent.
With the prestige that goes with housing these treasures come a set of rules, guidelines on how bright and close a light can be, as well as the humidity in the room, and the actual temperature must stay between 65 and 75 degrees at all times. A small price to pay for such a huge feat.
Bolton Ford here locally is sponsoring this, so we owe them a great big thank you for making it possible to have this for the community. We encourage everyone to come. This is an opportunity. To meet the greats, and you don't have to drive 3 hours to do it.
Reporting from the Imperial Calcasieu Museum, Heather Auger, Fox 29 News.
Heather, that was very lucky of you to get to hang out with Miss Reed. It is amazing the caliber of art that she gets here for Lake Charles.
Yeah, I heard she recently got an Andy Warhol, and that was pretty big, but in my opinion, a Picasso, I mean, that's huge.
It really is, and I actually got to go for the uncrating of the Andy Warhol, and it was the same thing. The temperature's controlled, the lighting can only reach a certain level, so it's really cool stuff.
Yeah, and it's a big deal. There's lots of rules they have to follow, but the best part is that it's right on Sallier, so go on. Go to our website at watchfox29.com, and there's information on the cost and the hours and everything like that. And if you are a McNeese student, bring your ID. They will let you in for free.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for that. It was awesome to see it.
It was fun.
And that's a wrap for this Monday edition of News Express.